Welcome, welcome. Tony Burrito, that's what I'm going to call you now. Tony Perna asked, "Where's my burrito?" And he wants a bag of rice. And I mean, seriously, in this economy, you want an entire bag of rice? Come on. She's the rolling in the dough up there in Canada. Bag of rice. You'll get a spoonful of rice and a thimble of gasoline, and you will like it. Palantir will make sure of it. That's how we roll in America. Welcome, everybody. Most of you will probably watch this on replay, as my channel is covered in cobwebs these days. But yeah, I'm here to talk Mentalcon. We have got almost 300 sketch cards currently. Carl! Which Carl? Walking Dead Carl or Carl the Llama? Carl, why are his hands missing? If you don't know that one, look up Carl the Llama. He has a hankering for human hands. So, how you doing, Perna? You living the dream up there? Let's get mental, indeed, Kasra. We got a lot of sketches to get through. Like I said, most likely, most people are going to watch this on replay because I have an anemic live following. So let's get right to it. Again, almost 300 sketches. We'll cross 300 when we have some more coming. Oh, and I forgot my live box. I'll have to have someone bring that down for me because I don't want to just walk away when I'm on camera. That would be weird. So there we go. So yeah, I'll have be doing an opening for Marlo Martus in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm just going to start showing some sketches we've got. So for those who don't know, Mentalcon, June 20th and 21st. This is the 4th annual Mentalcon. We have done it with 3 charities in the past. Wounded Warriors Project, Luke's Purpose, and Comic Books for Kids. And oh God, why can I not remember the one this year? That's now I feel horrible. Why did I start that if I didn't have the answer? Oh God, what is it called? Anyways, it's a fantastic cause, and I'm just going to show sketches like this one from Adriel Guanga. So what we ask artists to do is we send out these Mentalcon blanks, and we ask artists to donate their time in order to get these cards, which we then auction off. The auctions are over at mentalcon.org, and I think I can even put a little something like that. There you go. Look at me getting all fancy. So yeah, get over there, get your bids in. I'm going to go through every one of the sketches we have. I'm not going to linger too long. The limiting factor is how I get them up there in StreamYard. So we've got a Batman Who Laughs. This is Adriel Guanga, Guanga. I might be butchering the pronunciation. Yeah, Nathan did a great job setting that up. He really did. We've got Ajay Sarizo next, sent in 6 cards for us. And love what he did. Love this Morbius. He sent in this great Iron Fist. Can't go wrong with a swashbuckling Kurt Wagner. Love this Mystique. Absolutely killed it. Had some hips going on right there. Logo action. And then, again, if you're new to Mentalcon, in addition to the standard sketch cards, we do give artists the opportunity to work on triple panels, quad panels, and 5x7s. Those are the oversized cards that you would typically get in the premiere sets. And I did this lovely triple panel for us. Front and back, Sidewalk versus Spiral. That one should do very well. That one should fetch a pretty penny, I think. I would certainly hope so. So yeah, Ajay sent in 6. Can't thank him enough. We had some from Aldrich Serrano. Did this great Bullseye Daredevil Punisher combo. Love the composition there. Yeah, that spiral was beautiful, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm trying to remove it. Not sure. Sorry. Yeah, StreamYard, I have to do every single one individually. It's an absolute pain. Here's another one Aldrich did. Great Spider-Gwen. I love the angle of the shoe, about to smash Shocker in the face there. That's a lovely one. And Aldrich also did a 5x7 for us. Absolutely love that thing. So 3 from Aldrich Serrano. Thank you, Aldrich. I did get a lot. I worked with Edward Santia for a bunch of artists in the Philippines, and Kokonakis for a couple of artists in Greece. So we do have a lot of artists who just donated 1 or 2 cards. Alejandro Osiang donated 1 for us. Did this great version of Wolvie. I'm sure someone in chat can hopefully let me know which version that is, but love how that thing came out. Beautiful colors, love the light work. We've got Alan Serrano did did one for us this year as well. Got this lovely, look at that, Masters of the Universe from all. Sorry. And again, so these ones, we don't require the artist to do work on back. A lot of times in Premiere, they do. But we left that up to the artist. So I like just the kind of quick Skeletor he did on the back there. But that's a beautiful, beautiful Masters of the Universe. Andre Meister did quite a few for us. Andre sent in a bunch on his own stock on PSEs, just because of the timing. So he gave us a bunch. So great turtle there. Go through a whole bunch of these. And then we will do a Dre after this. Another Meister, Darth Vader. Punisher action. Yeah, the One Piece might be the one I'm after the most, actually. I really love how that came out. Yeah, this is wild with the gold. It's a little hard to tell from the scan, but yeah, that's gold metallic. It looks absolutely beautiful in person. Nice Doctor Strange, great with the effects there. No StreamYard, every single one. Got to go through and click. Not making my life easy. We've got Former from Andre. We've got this great Batman. I think that's Batman Beyond, maybe. This little Wolverine. I like just sort of this quick style he did. Looks like, I'm not sure if that's Werewolf by Night. Something like that. Looks like a werewolf. Some of them, some of them had notes on the back, some didn't. And I would usually chase it down with the artist. So those are the 9 Andre did. These are some of the few that, like I said, are not on Mentalcon stock. But while that is a nice to have, we did not require that of our artists. We have this guy that some of you might be familiar with. What just happened? There we go. This guy named Dre. He did that lovely, that's a 5x7. Grinch as the Joker. Absolutely love that thing. Good Lord. Let's gonna be one of those nights, I can tell. We have this stunning mall. Love how this thing came out with the airbrush background. Looks so good. And his third card, Pinky in the Brain, is Galactus and the Surfer. That's just so cool. Dre always crushing it. Absolutely, Jake. I was very happy to add this next artist this year. Someone who I've done a lot of commissions with, and he was very generous with us and donated 6 cards. This is Andre Toma. And if you're a sketch card fan, you're definitely going to know who Toma is. His style and color palette are immediately recognizable. Great Venom. Ultimate, is that, no, Absolute Batman, is that who that one is? There's so many Batmans these days. Can't keep up with it all. Gotta go with the classic Diana. And as you can see, we told them, you know, anything, as long as it's somewhat like comic fandom related, that's really all we cared about. So we give them a very wide berth, and you're gonna see a lot of like the He-Man you saw. We got a lot of really fun options. This is a 5x7. Absolutely crushed this thing. I'm hoping this one does very well in the auctions. I know I'm going to make sure if somebody wants it, they're going to be fighting me for it. Let's put it that way. And another 5x7, this Deathstroke. Yeah, Toma really is. He's awesome. So this is a guy, my first introduction to him. This one came through Edward. This is Boyette Ragadio, R-A-G-A-D-I-O. And that's one hell of a triple panel. Look at that thing. He's got a very Basio style too, so I wonder if they're contemporaries. But absolutely crushed it on that thing. Sorry, trying to remove things. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Next up, we have 2 cards from Brandon Gary. So these are kind of cool. So Brandon came to us through a friend, I believe. So these are on wood. These are wood cards. And what he does is he draws the image, and then he uses a burner to etch into the wood, burn into the wood, and then he filled in the black gaps with either the silver web or touched them up on there. So these are thick wooden cards. They're awesome. Standard sketch card size, though, just thick on wood. So we did this Venom, and he did this Spiky. And it's just, they're super cool and super different to see in hand. Very excited when I got those. What is going on here? So I had to get the rundown from him. Longtime friend of Mentalcon, Brian Mileski, aka Ink Nerd, gave us 13 cards this year. Now check out this one. So this is one where it's a 5x7. He laid down the comic and he drew over it, which I think is just super cool. It's just kind of a fun multimedia card right there. Really like how that one came out. It's super cool in person. This quad panel, or is it a triple one? That's a quad, yeah. I love this with Spider-Ham. And I love how it's sort of the whole comic panel breakdown. It's really good. Ink Nerd does absolutely beautiful work. There's a triple panel front and back, little Vampirella. That's better. Silver Surfer. Spidey, and a little, looks like a little Starbucks maybe, a little wrapper there. You really can't. Spider-Ham's super safe. Spider-Ham, Jeff the Land Shark, always fun. Moon Knight, I don't know what he just did, but it doesn't look like it was anything good. Love this Punisher. Came out great. This one, I believe, is on his own stock. There might be a few where that's the case that he sent to us. Back on Mentalcon. God, is this guy from Rugrats? I'm trying to remember where he was from. Somebody in chat, help me out. Sylvester. Thuffer and Thuckatash. Garfield. I should have done this one on Monday. I think there's a Jim Davis auction going on right now. I think I saw an advertisement for it, selling some of his original work. That'd be kind of cool. I remember when I was a kid, I thought Garfield was hilarious. And then it's one of those, I go back and watch it and now read it now, and I'm like, what the hell was I laughing at? I was a weird kid. Whereas Calvin and Hobbes, I went back not too long ago and reread some of those. That stuff just holds up. Reptar from Rugrats, thank you. A little Mojo Jojo here. So that's everything that Ink Nerd provided to us. Thank you so much, Brian. Good old, if you're a fan, so I knew about this guy back in 2017. He was around for a while. He stopped for a few years, and now he's back. This is Charlie Cody. And he did a whole bunch of this Spider Noir series, which came out really well. So in fact, he gave us 5 cards total. And using his, Charlie is absolutely known for his use of light and shadows. And what he can do in a small space is just absolute magic. So if you're a Charlie fan with 5 of the same character, hopefully you'll be able to pick up one of them. If not more. Absolutely love how those came out. Yeah, I know. The couple I have from Premiere 17 are among some of my absolute favorite sketch cards, especially my Wolverine. This is one, I believe he is also a Filipino artist. His name is Cholo Umbria. You know, if you're going to only give us one, that's a hell of a card to give us. So thank you so much, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that word. That name, excuse me, Cholo. Paulie Phil Jr. III. This artist I first ran into on Rick and Morty. And she's a friend of Kokinaka's, so he graciously helped me get a couple cards from her. Christina Charbali. She did this great Vader. Oh, that's you. Ah, okay. I get you. Wait, how are you Junior the Third? Now I'm confused. Yeah, so you guys with your inside jokes make me look foolish when I try to translate them on character. Another one from Christina, Bojack. This thing's awesome. Love me some Bojack Horseman. And nice little Lord of the Rings. Witch King of Angmar. Thank you, Christina, for those 3 cards. Next, we have, if you couldn't tell, I'm going alphabetically by first name. We got 1 card from Christine Joy de Guzman. Love this style. Sort of like a graffiti style for the Harley. Came out absolutely great. All right, next we have Crumb's Art. Crumb's Art was super, super generous with us. Donated 17 cards total. Did some absolute beauties. These first 5, I believe, are all 5x7s. So you've got Mark Invincible. You've got Omni-Man. Mark's dead. The epic mustache. Perna, that's where you can get a mustache ride. The Max, Sam Keith's. I remember when this came out. His style was just something we hadn't seen before. That comic was wild. This is Battle Beast, I believe, also from Invincible. The Scepter is in gold ink. I believe the last 5x7 should be here. The Spidey, yes. The Spidey is also a 5x7. So, cleaning up. All right, after that we have, these are all standard size, so we've got Alien, Turtle Action, more turtles. This is what the stick is. Don is the stick, I think. You guys tell me. Shredder. So great. Next, we have another Max. He's definitely a Sam Keith fan. Love the gold border as well. Doctor Strange. Again, the gold and the silver are metallic ink. I think that I did a couple where you really had to get a photo to see them. So I think you'll see that on some of these. Little Boba Fett. More Invincible. In terms of different fandoms, you're going to get a lot of really cool options here at Mentalcon. It is not just all Marvel and DC. Spider-Man, I should have done a photo of this because the silver ink on the eyes of the spider, you can't really appreciate it. There. Earthworm Jim. Usagi Yojimbo. And I forget what this guy's name is, but I think he's from Turtles as well. Very cool stuff there. Sorry, just getting everything ready here, cleaning it up so I can quickly go through. So one of the big names we were in, Krang, thank you, Parker. Someone I was thrilled we could add this year is someone who's really kind of crashed into the scene. He's been around for a bit, but I see his name everywhere these days. That's David Duke. Did this great, I believe this is a 5x7. And I like it. He mixes genres in some of these. You get Daredevil and one of the Turtles. Is it Mikey who has the sword? I can never remember, like I said. Elektra and Batgirl. Yeah, I am too, Blake. Super happy. Very good. And what's that guy from Turtles? I can't remember his name. I mean, I was there. I had Turtles #1 and a first print of #2 back when it came out. And what's funny is I didn't even want them. I went to a place where at my comic book store, the guy who was a former investment banker, he didn't give you a choice. He shoved every new indie comic into your bag, and you had to argue with him if you didn't want it. So that's how I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Good times, good times. Dick Grayson and Moon Knight. Love this one. Batman, Daredevil, the Turtles. Look at that background. This is a quad panel. This thing's stunning in person. Only on the front, nothing on the back. I don't hate the Turtles. I loved the Turtles when they came out. I was forced to be introduced to them. I met, was it Eastman? Way back when I was going to college at UMass Amherst, they opened a comic and sequential art museum in Northampton, Mass. It was called the Words and Pictures Museum. And it was wild. I wish I had pictures of back then. Some of the stuff you saw was just out of this world. Check that thing out. Oh, David absolutely crushed it for us. Every one of these should really raise some nice money for the charity. So get your butts over to mentalcon.org and get those bids in. Donatello is the best turtle. He makes the best turtle soup. Next one, Filipino artist Don Tantiato. Actually, partner, yes. I don't know if you remember the indie comic back then that came out, Faust. Yeah, that was not a comic kids should have had. So Don did that Cyclops and that Deadpool eating a burrito. John, our very own Donny Boy McCoy, Donovan Peralta, just sent some cards in. All standard size, I believe. Great Archangel. I love it when people who I know through collecting do stuff. It's always super cool to see. Love that Bane. Killer Venom. Donovan's crushing it. Batman. Two-Face. And then he sent us in a 5x7 as well. 5x7 Wolverine. That is a stunner. I've got one from an artist. All I know, a Filipino artist, his name is Dot, D-O-T-T. He contributed one card for us. Love that thing. the style on that's just absolutely wild, and it just in person that thing's just got a lot of depth to it. Ed Wagner sent us some cards. I'm going to move to sorry again, just cleaning up here. Yeah, Donnie absolutely killed it. There we go. Oh, that's what Ed Wagner sent us some cards this year. Some Thanos. I believe this one's I can't remember if it's standard or 5x7, to be honest. I think it's standard. This lovely triple panel for us. That thing's just sick. It's Cletus under the skin there on the top. Got another triple Nightcrawler. This thing's just ridiculously clean. Absolutely beautiful. Again, in terms of going back on some older genres, about Thor and Rom the Space Knight. Absolutely love how that thing came out. And Ed actually did another Rom for us. He's definitely a Rom fan. That thing's super clean. And what's cool is on the back of this 5x7, he added in this little thing saying who it's after and wearing the Mentalcon hat. Yeah, needless to say, I'll be going after that one. That's just meta right there. Wonderful cards. Thank you so much, Ed. Let's go ahead and do a little more cleanup here. All right, Ed Mark De La Cruz. Ed did 3 cards for us this year, 2 5x7s, and they are black and white, and they are stunning. Look at that thing. Look at that detail of the ultimate characters. Is it? Oh no, absolute, not ultimate. Absolute. Sorry. This one, X23, looking absolutely savage. And then he did this one, quad panel. Harley, Ivy, and Catwoman. A little touch of color in the background. So good. Thank you, Ed. I've been showing it off. This, I think, is going to be one of the biggest cards in terms of bids, if I had to guess. This is an FX 5x7. Absolutely beautiful. And then FX also did a triple panel. The same group he did one of last year, I believe. Or is it Chi? Crap. I think that FX did. I'll just say that. The Scooby Gang. Let me get that up here. This file. Look at this thing. That's awesome. A lot of fun there. I like it again. I like it when the artists just have fun. We've got one from this Greek artist, Elsa Doumtsi, Doumtsi. Probably butchered it once again. She just sent us this cute little anime-esque fairy girl with the teddy bunny. It's just an absolutely stunning card. Yeah, you can't say enough about this. Look how cute, freaking cute the thing is. Well, again, another one not on mental stock, but Bill, I believe it was Bill, sent us this gift to put in as an auction. So thank you so much for this donation. Clean up. Federico J did a couple for us, oversized ones. This triple panel. Look at that thing. Also did this 5x7. Stunning Hulk. Actually did a second 5x7 for us. Which also has something on the back. Which is this. Love that. I was able to track down Huey, and Huey generously donated 2 cards for us. This one is a 5x7. Love that thing. And then this one is an absolutely stunning card. A triple panel black cat. Ahoy, ahoy, Berna, thank you. I will get that right. Since it is an artist who I've worked with and who I appreciate, I will try to remember toy. But Perna, I also feel like I feel like you could go on a trip to Spain and come back. I feel like you'd be one of those people who's like, actually, it's pronounced Barcelona. That would be you, wouldn't it, Tony? Idan Nafo sent us in 5 different cards. Idan's got this great, vibrant color palette. It's pronounced F. Sorry. Whenever someone does that, if I say faux, and if it's pronounced fa, I'm like, well, fuck off. Anyhow, off track. Lovely Venom. Again, his colors, the way he pulls these things together, and the background, those vibrant greens, so good. So good. Nice Deadpool by Adon. Beautiful Wolvie. And the last one he donated is a Sentry. We've got 1 card this year from Jackson ONG. Great Kitty Pride. This was a donation. I apologize that I can't remember who donated it. It's just on blank stock, but lovely card to get in on the auction, so thank you there. I think we put on the auction listing who did donate it. I hope we did. Jay Fife sent us in a few cards. Great Rogue here. Charlie Kinzel. Savage Land Rogue. Looking thick. I forget her name, went from Gen 13, I believe. The Baroness from G.I. Joe, triple panel. Again, if I show you a triple or a quad and I don't show two images, that means there is nothing on the back. The triple panel, Bride of Frankenstein. Yes, Edward in the chat. Thank you, Edward. Edward helped organize a ton of these artists that are here. A lot of revelations for me. I ended up getting some personal sketch card work out of it myself after seeing what some of these guys and gals can do. This is from Jay, a Godzilla. Love this thing. And if you don't know Edward Studio, EGS, they put out 2 sets so far, Gals and Zombies, Gals and Aliens. Their 3rd set, the Kickstarter's live now. Oh my God, I'm in on it. I've got a whole bunch of things and I can't remember which. It's Gals and, Edward, help me out. Gals and blank for the 3rd one. Is it Monsters? And I love this Xenomorph. That one's a quad panel. Love the Geiger-esque stuff underneath. Just love how it's able to show off that stuff. Elementals, thank you, Edward. Elementals. We've got 2 independent studio heads in the chat tonight with Edward and Tony. I think that's super cool. I think giving artists opportunities outside of the big corporations is the way to go. Keep the money where it belongs, which is in the hands of the artists themselves. Kokonakis helped me get John Theodoritis. He did this lovely pirate one. So clean up again. And then he did this cool little fairy. I love this, just sort of sitting there looking out over the ocean. Joe Marabolda was kind enough to donate 4 sketches this year. Look at this fucking thing. This is a quad panel. Pulling to shots fired. So yeah, that Jomar is a stunner. Also gave us this. This one's standard size, just 2.5 by 3.5. This one I believe is a 5 by 7. And this one is a triple panel. The detail on this thing's absolutely sick. What's up, Marlo? I'm guessing that's Marlo. No one else calls me Sir Matt, so kind of a giveaway. It's his poker tell. Marlo, I'm waiting for my son to go home to bring down the box on my table. If he doesn't go soon, I'm gonna have to go get it and do the break now that you're here. In fact, you know what? Let me put up this first Joseph Reed, and while you're looking at this quad he did, I will go grab that box. That's the break I'm gonna do. Finish off Mr. Reed. Sorry about that. Joseph sent in 4 cards, I believe. This 5x7 spawn. It's 5x7 Thanos. And this lovely Marvel Zombies. Love how that came out. All right, I'm going to do a quick pause in the sharing. All right. So Marlo sent me some cards, both some for myself that I commissioned, as well as some Mentalcon cards. So I'm going to do a live break here on camera. That will be a little cool reveal, since these won't even have been up on the website at this point. Try to get some trash over here. Lots of styrofoam. Lots and lots of styrofoam. I actually went from the bottom, and apparently I made my life more difficult by doing that. Okay, excellent. So we've got some 5x7s and some standards. What should I do first? Let's do the standards first. Let's do the standards. All right. Oh, wow. There is a lot of stuff in here. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. I knew there was going to be a lot, but until you actually see it. So these are all personal ones from me. So these ones. And then here. Oh my God. Okay. So let's do Mentalcon first. Marlo donated 3 cards. Super generous of him. We've got some turtle action going on. Look at this. Hey. This is a standard size. Look at the detail on this thing. Absurd. And then a little April from Turtles. And then look at this 5x7. Look at this thing. Those are going to do very, very well in the auctions. Thank you, Marlo. And then, yeah, I get a whole bunch of cards. I'm trying to decide if I should show them now or just get back to Mentalcon. God, this is fucking good. No, I'm not keeping anything, Tony. I don't need to because he did this AP for me. Damn. All right. I have to show this because this is a great one too. Okay. So look at this first AP, little Days of Future Past. Right. And then, I mean, if you guys know me, this will come as no surprise. A little remix, a little dupe remix. So, yeah. And I'll show off 2 more real quick. That's just absurd. And then check out this Brotherhood. Amazing, amazing. I'm gonna, Marlo, if you're still on, I'm gonna save the rest of these for my Whatnot show on Sunday, only because I want to keep focused on Mentalcon here, and I want to give those their proper due. And I think having it only when I'm showing yours would make more sense. Plus, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I may crash hard at one point. I'm going down to Providence tomorrow for an anime convention. I'm leaving early, so I'm like, you know what? I need to. I've got. I'm like, I need to take something to help me sleep. I'm like, I'll pop it right at 9, so that by the time I go to bed at 11, it'll have kicked in. It's starting to kick in. So I'm gonna rush through doing this show on drugs, and I'm gonna see if we can't get through the rest of these. What's anime? Yeah. So Rhode Island Anime Con is tomorrow. So my son and I, we've been having. So I do on my Whatnots, I do Marvel, but he and I do a lot of Pokemon, and we've been going a lot more into One Piece. One Piece does very, very well. These two are from Joshua Nunez. This is a 5x7. It's amazing, Marlo. And like I said, I'll let you know when I'm going to do the show on Sunday, when I can show them all. I keep looking back at them. But of all of them, I mean, the depth of color on this Danny is just absolutely amazing. So, yeah, that would be quite the thing, Casa, right? That would be. Where it's going to show is when I start to slur my words a little. That's going to be my cue to wrap it up. So I'd say I'll ask you guys to tell me, but if I know you guys, you won't tell me. So, sorry, that Wolverine was standard. This one is 5x7. And again, Joshua Nunez. Another person who I was super excited to add this year is Juan Mendez. I've got quite a few commissions from Juan on both Middle Earth cards and Marvel. Did this Rogue. I love it with the little Gambit keychain. Triple panel there. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. This is the last one from Joshua. My bad. This is Joshua's last card. So sorry. The first one is right here. Yoda Insidious. Again, I love that when you don't give any restrictions, it's like going back to the dinosaur scene from Jurassic Park. That's just super cool. Little Astro Boy. Back to, I believe, what's credited as the first anime. Little Chitara from Thundercats. Little, oh my God, what's her name? Someone help me out with her name. It's escaping me. Oh, it's Mega Man? All right, thank you, Pullen. Thank you. Now that you say that name, I remember it. You are absolutely correct. Let's see. This one's a 5x7. Absolutely love that. And all the gold is in reflective gold ink, which is super cool to see in person. Wolvie with Sabretooth chopped up in multiple pieces. Let's see here. Running out of space on my little screen here. to a standard size by one. Cleaning up a little here. One. These are some of his multi-panels. Lovely Hellboy triple panel. This is one of the saucier ones, and it's really the reactions of the other characters to it that really make this card pop. Just funny stuff. Very creative. This black cat, absolutely stunning. Like I said, Juan does absolutely wonderful work. He's got three more. Aliens versus Predator. Hellboy. Just love how we composed that scene there. There you go, Ultraman versus Godzilla. Very cool stuff. Mom, thank you so much for your contributions. It is greatly appreciated. All right, after one, we have one from, and I think Edward helped me get this one, from Kevin Anthony DeCastro. Just a super cool, stylized goblin. Love how it came out. My friend Kokonakis did 5 cards for us as well, in his always signature style with the canvas. That Wolverine's just sick, and I love how he does the realistic and sort of the comic accurate in the background. Spidey. More Spidey. Can never have too much Spidey, right? Pickle Rick action. And this is definitely in my top 3. It might be my favorite. This is a 5x7. It came out fantastic. What's up, Alonzo? So thank you, Kokonakis, for those 5. So if you were at OAX this year, one of the attendees who we got to meet was up in the penthouse, Conan. He did some absolutely stunning work on one of the live draws, and I was actually fortunate enough to purchase it. Just absolutely stunning. So I reached out to him and asked if he could do a couple cards. He was generous enough to do 3. This quad panel Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is just, look at that thing. Look at this thing, it's fucking ridiculous. This one is, I mean, the face bleed over the Gwen. Come on. Yeah. I had 3 different people reach out to me after I first showed them on a Whatnot stream, asking about commissions, and Conan is just not interested. Kind of just does these for fun, doesn't want the pressure of commissions. This one is a standard size. Keep it moving. Wait, what? So, Conan, thank you so much if you're watching this. Love what you provided. It's greatly appreciated. We got 2 sketches from Lane Lines, Lines. I love this style. Stylized Psylocke. Wait, you're PC? No, I'm PCing Gwen now. I thought we talked about this. And the other one provided by Lane was this one here, Surfer and Galactus. Stunning work, thank you, Lane. Leo Gonzalez gave us 2 cards. Love this turtle. Oh, so good. This one here. Amazing work. I think they're both 5x7s. Leon Brashos did a bunch of stuff. I think this is Mum-Ra, right? He-Man. I'm going to guess Optimus, because Optimus and Bumblebee is about all I know. Oh, that's Optimus. So who's the first one? Who's the bad guy? The Decepticon. So Kathy Bates for Misery. Again, when you let people just kind of go with what they want, you get these crazy cards that you would never even think about commissioning directly. So very cool to see. Crypt Keeper, HBO series. Yeah, that's Kathy Bates for Misery. Yep. Did I not say Misery? Did I say something else? It wouldn't surprise me. It would be a sign that it's getting treacherous. Leon did 4 5x7s for us. This beautiful Red Sonja. Okay, good. This Batman. Love this one. I think the details in these are amazing. I gotta clean up a few here. Running out of space in StreamYard to keep showing these. You know what? I wonder, hey, let me try something. I wonder if I do this, open it, and then instead, I do this, and do screen share, and do this. What if I do that, and then, hey, wow, it only took me half the show to figure that out. There you go. A little Ash from Evil Dead. Again, this is Leon. Triton, I believe this guy is. Indie Comics from the 90s. Little Jim Carrey is the mask. Is that the Shadow? I think it's the Shadow. Colonel will know, he's old. Says the guy with the gray beard. Still by Leon, Great Hellboy. Savage Dragon. There you go. Thank you. Spirit. Well, I'm not getting any of them right, am I? This is Demon Face. This is Girl with Disc, Xena Warrior Princess. There you go. Jason, not Jason, Michael Myers. Oh my God, I am tired. Service the Aardvark. I wanted to still like this, but yeah, the guy who does it is a piece of work. Lion-O, still on Leon here. He contributed a ton of stuff for us. All right, so this is, we're on to Limuel Pinzon. This is a Savage Land Rogue he did, and what you saw is what he did a little doodle on the back. A little doodle, please. Great Rogue on the back. Silver Surfer, that's the front. And he did that on the back. No, not me pulling. I wouldn't do that. Love this Wolverine Weapon X front, and then beautiful little sketch on the back. We move up to artist Lindsay Grayling. Tony Perna knows her well. Lindsay contributed 2 cards for us. This cute little robot guy and this little guy. I asked her, "Is there anything special?" She's like, "No, just things I drew." Awesome. Love them. Lewis Womble contributed some cards this year. Did this Baby Yoda. Spidey. Doom. And this black and white Batman. Love that. The Munchaw contributed 3 cards for us. Little Deadpool. Little Harley. Love the colors, just blend in the hair there. And this Wolvie 5x7. This one, so this guy I was unfamiliar with. I believe Edward also turned me onto this. Michael Venzon is his name. Only sent 1 card, and you want to talk about just doing a one and done. Look at this triple panel. That thing is sick. Mike LaPeruta contributed some cards for us. Put in a Danny for me. Lion-O. Well rendered. Good word pulling. A little Dread. Venom not being nice to Spidey. Bane having seen better days. Okay, I'm going to... so thank you, Mike, for those 5 cards. Those are all lovely. I am, however, going to melt your faces now. We got 3 5x7s from Mitch Ballard. Come on. It's just like, that's like cheat mode. Look at that thing. I don't even know what to say about these cards. And this tribute to Crisis on Infinite Earths cover. Look at that. So incredibly good. Newton Barbosa donated 2 cards for us, 2 triple panels. This is the front of the first one. The Marvel Trinity. This is the back. This is the front of the second one. And this is the back. Newton, thank you so much. Norvian Basio contributed 1 5x7 to us. I mean, jeez. It's so good. Absolutely just... yeah. Pablo Sech did some cards for us. I donated 3. Did this wonderful grayscale Spidey. This Silver Surfer. And this Killer Venom. That thing. Patrick Davis. Davis did 4 cards for us. This one, it's in the listing. I forget. This is just a model. I forget her name off the top of my head, but I did have it put it in the listing. The slurring has begun. Joseph Reed, look out. Little Boba Fett. Savage Land Rogue 5x7. And that's our reaction to that last Rogue. Paul Hill donated quite a few cards. It is not. I think it's a classic model. It wasn't a name I recognized. And it's not that name either. It was a longer name, I believe. If you go on the website, it's definitely there. If you look up under Patrick Davis. A little Vampy. Little Hobgoblin. Spawn. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit. It's already been an hour and 15 minutes. Little Hulk. Little Thing. Little Thing. Doom. The Joker. Guy from Spawn. Can't remember his name. Little Batman. Jean. Little Ivy. The last one from Paul. Spidey. Pepe Valencia donated 3 cards, all absolutely stunning. It's just the clown. Of course it is. It's got to be that easy, right? Pepe did this Hulk. This one we've been showing off, this Doom. It's absolutely sick. And the Spidey. It would be probably be easier if you shipped it to me, Joseph. But send me the scans if you can, and then I can put them on the website before the cards physically arrive. Percival Coloma, Kholoma, donated that card to us. Thank you, Percival. Found Sat, P-H-O-U-N-S-A-T. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. Did a lot of pop culture cards for us, which are really cool. The guy from the Black Phone. Or is it? Yeah, Black Phone. Right? I think it is. Little Michael Jackson. Kate Beckinsale from Underworld. Surfer, kind of in a Joe Sinnott classic style. Spider-Man. Cool. Thank you, Joseph. Scarlet. Ben Reilly, though, right? Yeah. Did this Nightcrawler. Cyclops. The Crow. James O'Barr comic. God, I forgot this guy's name. Someone will help me out. This next one, I was like, you know who this looks like? I saw this and I'm like, it looks like Mary from Sinners. But I'm like, it has to be someone else. And nope, it's Mary from Sinners. The Darkness. Thank you, Tony. Right? Just like I said, I love the pop culture ones. We were fortunate enough to get 1 card in from the Q method, and it's on the Omega stock. Mr. Knight. We've got 1 card from Ralph Allen Dublato. I love this thing. Jeff the Lantern. We've got 2 in from Randy Guanga, again through Edward. This great Superman team, as well as this triple panel. Lovely work. Thank you, Randy. We've got some from Rebel Warpig. Little Thanos. Ghost Spider. Spidey. And of course, if you have Spidey, you have to have Venom. And if you have Venom, you have to have Carnage. And that's it from Rebel War Pig. Thank you for those 5. We got 2 from RJ Escalante. Got this Ivy. And got this interesting angle of the witch peering over the top at you. Robert Bevan did quite a few oversized ones for us. Super appreciated. Then, little Buzz Lightyear. Some Pokies, evolution of Charmander. Mando and Grogu. Yeah, Blake, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Spidey. I love this one. Little Spider-Verse. Roberto Mamani did 3 for us. Did the Psylocke 5x7. This Emma Frost quad. And this Spidey Venom triple. Rusty did 4 cards for us. Did this great Spidey. Killer Carnage. Triple panel Omni-Man. And a quad panel Spawn. Rusty Gilligan did a whole bunch of cards for us. Love this quad panel Avengers. Triple panel. No, I already got it. Wonder Woman. Little cute Garfield, Mickey, and Pika. Classic 1960s Batman. And did we say that was the Spirit? Same guy, I think. So it's SpongeBob and Patrick. I love this thing. Rusty does great work on everything, but his cartoon work is second to none. Brian Griffin. And a Popeye. Sherwin Santiago donated 1 card, the Surfer. Sturdy Art donated 4 cards. This Deadpool. So it's Grey Ghost, thank you. Ultimate Batman. Ultimate Joker. And this one is a jam he did with Brian, Ink Nerd. The 2 of them did this together, this Moon Knight. The Woodworker did 3 cards for us. 4 cards, actually. Did this Dark Punisher. Did this lovely Deadpool. I like the pencil with just the spatters of color. Spidey with Gwen falling in the reflection of his eye. Love that composition. And he also did a jam with Ink Nerd. The guy from V for Vendetta. Can't remember his name. This guy in chat did a card for us. This Perna guy did a nice Spawn for us. Thank you, Tony. Trientafila Vasau did 4 cards for us. These first 3 are all being sold as a package, and there's a story in the listing that talks about how they're related and what they're trying to capture with 3 of them. So those 3 all come together as one package deal as an auction. And then we have this one Elf Maiden. Again, there's a story behind this as well. And I like when the artist actually provides something that talks about them, the cards. We are in the home stretch here. We have this Iron Man. This is Baron Moreno. Contributed 3 cards for us, including this Carnage and this Great Doom. I believe Carnage and Doom are both 5x7s. We got 2 from Veronica O'Connell. super happy to have her participate. This Ghost Spider and this Dark Phoenix. We had one from Veraflor, this great Magneto. And our last two are from Victor Faro, which is this Psylocke and this Shredder. So there you go. 290 different sketches. We'll be cracking 300. We got 3 more that I just got from Marlo. We have some more that are being shipped as we speak, so we're going to cross 300 at some point next week. Definitely, as it says on the bottom, get over to mentalcon.org, get some bids in. The bidding system's it's similar to eBay, but there are certain increments, so definitely get in there, register, throw in some bids. Going to be a great show. 48 hours of live streaming starting on the 20th. I'll be doing an 8-hour stint Saturday afternoon through evening. If anyone wants to jump on during the broadcast, just let us know. We can have up to 10 people at a time. We're always cycling people in. If you've never been on a stream before, it's a great first way to get in and break the proverbial cherry for showing your face on camera. So we'd love to see you guys do that. So thank you very much. Appreciate all of you stopping in. And I will see you guys on Sunday night on my Whatnot channel. Thanks, everybody.